cheekyricho's Teriyaki Beef Kebabs. Hi and welcome to cheekyricho's Teriyaki Beef Kebabs. We're going to be using our little kebabecue that I've showed you in a different video. We've got our skewers here. We're just going to soak them in some water while we prepare our filling. The reason that we soak them in water, it will allow the food to release from the skewers and it will stop them from burning while we're cooking them. We've got our homemade teriyaki sauce that I've showed you in a different video. We've got some homegrown zucchinis. We're just going to cut those into rings. I've got a piece of Y-bone or blade steak here. I'm just going to cut that into chunks. A lot of flavour in this steak and it's not too dry. Just cut all the fat off it, cut it off the bone, and just cut that into little cubes. This is a very economical recipe. This is going to be making a meal for two on one piece of steak. I'll just cut the fat off that. We don't eat fat here. It's not good for you and we don't like the taste of it. Sinew's fine. We just cut our meat into little chunks. We don't want them too big because we're cooking them with vegetables that will readily burn. So just a piece about that size. Size is the pad of your thumb. Now we're just going to cut rings of our zucchini. They're going to also get threaded. Peel our onion. And we're just going to place a piece of meat on each side of our divider there because the meat is the hardest thing to push through. Then we're going to put a wedge there, and a cherry tomato there, capsicum, some zucchini, more zucchini there, red bell pepper. And just layer these all the way through. Then we pop our lid on, like so. Let's press it on and push our pointy end of our skewer through our meat and vegetables. And that's what you should have. Just neaten it up a little. Now we're going to pop that into our tray and we're going to drizzle that with our teriyaki sauce when we're finished. So we're just going to continue with the rest. So just any particular order, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that you push it all the way through. If you hit the little guides, just adjust it accordingly. There are little partitions there to hold it all into one piece. That's alright. And continue with the rest. Okay, with our little kebabs fully loaded, we're just going to brush them all very well with our marinade. And we're going to continue to baste them whilst we're cooking them. That'll impart a lovely sweet flavour. It has sugar in it, so it will burn. You have to keep your eye on it, so you don't want too high a heat. You don't want to cook the meat into oblivion anyway, and that will be delightful. So just leave that to get to room temperature now while we heat our grill. Okay, onto a hot grill, we just pop our kebabs now, kebabs, whatever. And we're going to brush them with a little more of our homemade teriyaki sauce. We've got our rice cooking at the moment. Starting to get a nice sizzle along now. Okay, now we'll just turn these over, give them another baste. They're not far off being done. The vegetables will be crisp, the meat will be moist and tender, and the marinade will be sweet and sticky. Our rice is nearly ready. Just give it another baste. Just the flavours all going. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration of cheekyricho's Teriyaki Beef Kebabs. If you would like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our cheekyricho channel. And don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you and we're uploading lots of videos every week. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. I'll turn it off now. I think that's just about done. There you have it. cheekyricho's Teriyaki Beef Kebabs.